yesterday, of course, my usual time, and then we did the radio show and recorded about 300 commercials for various markets that we were in around the country.
Yes.
And then went over to a writing meeting on the movie.
At your offices?
At my offices, the private parts offices. There's actually private parts. You get off the elevator and it's a big thing, private parts. You know, when I was writing that book, I had no idea there would be a huge office that said private parts.
Yeah, you were sitting there designing an office.
Yeah. And there's about 1 million people who work there. Look like they've been working there their whole lives.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's really exciting. As I'm sitting there writing I met my cinematographer. I met,
Now, what do these guys do? Just hang out until you finish the script?
Oh, no. They're looking locations. They know, we've already, this is going to, for all the work I've been doing, it sounds kind of funny, but we know the story now. We know what scenes are going to be in, but actual pages that are finished might be 20.
Huh. That's amazing.
Yeah. 20 really that you could go shoot tomorrow. But
you are committed to certain scenes.
Yeah.
You've decided this scene must be in, this scene must be in.
Well, yeah, and I'm so crazy that, to me, they keep giving me stuff to do. Like, they want me working out with a trainer every day.
But how do you write and work and...
I don't know. This is the discussion I had. I said, I don't understand. How do I write and how do I work out and how do I... really, the answer is quit your radio job.
Right. This just isn't possible when you do this.
Yeah, and I'm like all over. That's why I look like I'm in a haze. Because my mind, I was up at about 1 o'clock this morning writing down stuff for scenes. Because I really get into stuff when I do it. This is how I was with the book. And I get crazy. I get hyped up.
Yeah.
My mother told me last night that that's how I was when I was a little kid. When I got into something, it became...
You couldn't sleep.
I couldn't sleep, and I got crazy about it. So... I don't know. That's weird. So then they tell you to start working out with a trainer every day, and you think that sounds goofy because they always hear they tell you to work out with a trainer. You hear all these actors talk about doing, but they say it's very grueling, and also you're gonna be working lots of hours, and also this movie's gonna be around for the rest of your life, and the scenes where your clothes are off, you don't want to look real bad. And I know what they're talking about. Because I won't be able to look at it. I'll throw up.
But isn't it supposed to be a comedy? Wouldn't you want to look just a little bit funny?
Not with my clothes off. I look funny enough. There's no problem with me looking funny. You should see some of these wigs.
Looking funny is not the problem.
No, there's no problem. It's looking good that's the problem. There's some scenes that might call for me to look actually somewhat buff.
Oh.
So tomorrow they're having the auditions to find Little Howard. They have an open auditions. My mom is going.
Oh, no.
I can't go. I'm working.
She's going to try to be Little Howard?
Yeah, she wants to be Little... No, she goes, I know everything about Little Howard. I raised Little Howard, and Little Howard has to have a crew cut. I said, Ma, it doesn't have to be that literal.
Yeah, they don't know exactly what Little Howard looks like.
She goes, but Little Howard... She don't care. She wants it right.
She wants Little Howard.
Yeah, she wants Little Howard is right. She'll kidnap one of these kids. But it's open auditions. It's open. I mean, even the public. I mean, like if there's an undiscovered.
Just walk in there.
Walk in.
You never had a job before.
Yeah, I wish I give the information out on the air because I know there's a lot of dopey parents who force their kids into acting.
To jobs like this.
I know there's one in Cleveland. Let's see, Saturday, October 8th, Howard Stern Private Parts of the movie. 3 young boys to play Howard, 6 to 9 years old, 10 to 14 years old, 15 to 17 years old. Saturday, October 8th, 1994. This is in Cleveland, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Where? Statler Office Tower, 1127 Euclid Avenue, Penthouse, Cleveland, Ohio. And the one my mother's going to is at the Palladium, I think, tomorrow. I don't have all.
She really is. I mean, did she, the director and all that, they want her there?
Yeah, they want her there. They just want to meet her anyway, so
yeah.
They're going to go.
So he's going to observe.
Yeah, well, he's coming over to my house this weekend, too. To observe Allison. Allison's like,
ought to be fun.
Yeah.
Sitting around, he's watching a movie already.
Don't you think it's exciting to say to your wife, hey, a director, even my wife every minute goes, I want to be a part of the movie. I want to be a part of the movie. I want to see what's going on. So I come home and I go, okay, John Avildsen, Academy Award-winning director, wants to come to the house on Saturday and meet with you and look you over. Saturday.
Yeah, that's her day.
I have to take the kids, and I go, Allison, you bug me, you want to be a part of this thing.
Now here's your chance.
Here's your chance to actually help out. The guy wants to meet you.
And it's not suitable to your schedule.
Yeah. And now you're telling me you're busy? I mean, how many Academy Award-winning directors have asked to do this with you?
Exactly what should he do? Well, tell him what days are good for you.
Well, my wife's always like, well, your life is exciting, and she thinks I'm out there having a party. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm locked in a room with John Avildsen and Peter Torkvey all afternoon writing, the story of my life. That's a thrill, let me tell you. And I'm sitting there shuffling through my computer trying to find pages that were missing. So, I mean, it's like, it's a nightmare. So, as soon as I get home after a 20-hour day, my wife goes, you're out having fun? I'm with the kids. I want to know what's going on.
I suppose she thinks you'd be home if you weren't having a good time.
Yeah. Believe me, I'd much rather be home. You were out there, and I don't know. And what's with this movie? And who's going to play me? And what do you mean you're going to kiss her? And I want to know what's going on. And when will I be at the movie thing? And when will I see? And when will I do? And the kids and Emily wants to audition for her part. And then I go. So I finally have some excitement for her. Allison, John Avildsen, Rocky 1, 2, and 3, or whatever, 1 and 5, or whatever it was, Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3, Power of One, Lean on Me, Joe.
Now make that noise she makes.
And she goes, like, oof.
Oh, no.
And then she looks at me like, Saturday. Well, that means
Saturday. It's probably more like that.
Yeah, I'm like, are you putting me on? Are you putting me on? And she's like, well, what does he want me to do? And I'm like, Alice, he didn't want you to do anything. He's coming over to say hi.
Well, it is kind of hard to get ready for somebody to observe you. Maybe he should, what is he going to do? Sit there?
So I gave her an agenda. You see, this is my problem. I have to direct everything. I said, here's your agenda. You'll take him through the house. You'll walk around. You'll introduce him to the kids. I'll be there.
How long is he going to stay?
An hour, that's all.
I thought maybe he was going to sit there in a corner for a day.
No. He knows that if he sits in a corner, no one's going to be able to... No, I'll say, Howard, your tea. Darling, sweetie.
She'll be dressed up in one of those dresses with pearls on.
Believe me, observing Allison is not going to do him any good, because Allison is going to be complete put-on when he sees her.
Of course.
Yeah, he wants to be there when she's applying her pimple cream at night, and I'm sitting there shaving and with my shower cap.
In the middle of the night, angry at you for blowing your nose.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
About 1:30, I woke up because I had things on my mind, and I guess, I don't know, I had this cold, so I'm waking up. And I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't making a sound. If I tell you I'm quiet, all of a sudden she pops out of the bed, runs out the door. I go, what are you doing? Are you mad? What did I do? She goes, you're breathing. And I'm not sleeping with you. I said, so go ahead.
You're breathing.
Yeah, you're breathing.
That's a violation.
You're breathing. She can't sleep, and I'm breathing.
Oh. That's a tough one. How are you going to stop that?
That marriage great, man.
She's nervous. Big day Saturday.
Big day. She's planning it out.
That's right. She needs her rest.
Is he going to tape her at all?
No.
No, we're going to actually be taping people, Robin, Jackie, Fred. Well, actually, no, I wanted to just... I don't know.
Don't you have enough tape of us?
No, I don't know. I just wanted to... I don't know.
You think he'd want to videotape her, no?
Videotape her? He is going to videotape her. Oh. But...
Yeah, but you want to just observe
Yeah, not for this.
You don't want to have, because nobody's natural for...
We have a whole plan around that.
Somebody should.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know about the camera. See, he's getting her out of the house. The camera's on.
Yeah, right.
Is part of the reason for this meeting so he can break it to her that you're going to kiss girls in the movie? Because it's coming for her. You know what I mean?
It's so he wants to get a feel for Allison. He just wants to,
In the home life.
He's a director. I tell you something. Directors work completely different than writers or like a radio guy. They see things that you don't see. It's like when we're sitting there in the movie, he showed me how the opening of the movie he would do it, and I had this idea, and then he took a piece of old tape of mine when I was singing when I was a little kid, and I don't want to give away too much, but he just blended it, audio and visual, and it just was very powerful. You know what I mean? They see things in different ways.
They have a different take on things.
They see it like a movie. I think I see things in terms of movie. I don't. I see it in terms of radio and TV.
Your movie is long, choppy, and not very powerful in terms of impact.
No, you know what it is? And I understand because I never understood when these actors say, I want to go back to television because it's so immediate and all this kind of stuff. And what I realize is When I do a radio show and I really just walk in here and say whatever on my mind and do whatever I want to do, that's kind of cool. And when you do a TV show like we did at Channel 9, it was literally whoever had an idea popped in our heads.
And we did it.
And we did it. And there was very little thought. A movie is so different because you're telling a story. You're sitting there for 2 hours being told a story.
Right, and it all has to hang together.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to sit there and tell you a bedtime story for 2 hours, it better be a good story.
Right.
And that story better move along. And it's like even little... maybe I'm getting too technical here, but even little...
not everything is said.
Well, absolutely.
Right.
But that's hard to realize.
That's right.
You think not everything is... There's a scene in the movie where I come out dressed in something, and I think something should be said there, and he doesn't, and he's right. I know he's right. But I think it has to be there because that's how we do stuff. but anyway,
the movie uses all kinds of things to move the story along.
Yeah, and also there's like little nuances that I think are funny in people's speech patterns, and it ends up slowing the movie down. I've got to accept that because there are scenes that I've written that I think are really hysterically funny, and I think they'd be really funny on radio because I could sit there and tell you about I don't know. It's just like a whole different thing. So I'm like, every page I'm like laboring over. I'm going crazy from it. So that's why I'm going crazy. There, that's the explanation. And then, and then
finally we know.
You got someone like your wife, you got, who's every minute, what's going on? I want to know what's going on. How come I don't know anything? Okay.
Where did you get time to do this? It sounds like you're not even home.
I literally walked in yesterday about 6:30 at night. Now, mind you, I've been out since 4 in the morning.
Right.
So 6:30 at night, I walk in. I'm ready to kill someone because I'm so hungry. All right, because I've been in traffic for 2.5 hours.
Were you caught with all that traffic?
Yeah. Not only was I caught with all that traffic, but I've been riding the whole friggin' day. And there's nothing more painstaking than it's annoying. It's like homework. Remember,
well, not only that, because you have to throw out so much. You do it, and then you get rid of it.
Yeah, and now I'm like at the point where I'm like, well, why am I doing so much if I'm going to throw it out?
Yeah, just make sure you want this.
Yeah, why don't I just throw it? So now I've learned, I call up and I pitch the scenes, and then I say, be blunt. Just tell me, I don't want to waste my time writing this.
Don't make me write the whole thing.
Yeah, don't make me write it to tell me no. But then I start thinking, well, if I wrote it, they'd like it better than my explanation. But
then while you're writing it, you sit there and you say, I wonder if they're going to keep it.
Yeah, right. So I go nuts. All right, so I'm going nuts. And then, then John will say to you, well, and plus, are you working out every day?
Oh, no.
I go, well, I don't even have time. And he goes, get in there. I don't care.
Can't you lie to him?
So he says, tell me your schedule. He says, I'll find you a half hour for working out every day. So you know what he comes up with?
What?
I should work out right before the show at 5:30. Get a trainer to come up here. I said, that's no answer. I got to read the paper.
Crazy.
You don't understand.
And what about, the fact that you don't want to be sweaty? You're on camera.
Yeah. I do a TV show while I'm doing this. Please. I'm going nuts. Tuesday, I got wig fittings. And I go, guys, I want to work on the script. I don't want to do wig fittings. They're like, well, you got to go do it.
Yeah, because if they're going to be custom made, they can't make them like that.
And the guy lives somewhere in Manhattan that's obscure, and it's like, I go, so everyone's going to pile in the car, we're going to write on the way over to the wig guy. Okay, so literally there's not even time to pee. So yesterday, I'm writing, and I said, God, I got to pee. And then I said, but if I stop, we're on a roll here, I better not.
I don't want to break it.
So then all of a sudden I realized it's real late, I better get in the car or else I'm never going to get home, and get in the car and I realized I forgot to pee. And now I'm dying. I'm stuck in the car for 2.5 hours and I got to whiz. Oh.
Should I have an open mouth picture with you?
Or if I had a good Snapple bottle with me. I'm going to talk to Tom.
Did you make it the whole 2 hours?
Yeah, I made it. It was a real nice ride. It was fun.
That sounds painful.
And then I get on the street, and some guy from the movie company's walking me downstairs. I said, man, I forgot to pee. And I looked like I was about to cry. And I go, but I don't want to go all back up that elevator again. Because then I'll...
so you think, it's just a 45-minute
Yeah, I go, it's not going to be that bad. I'll hold it. And I go, oh, this is such a mistake. I start getting like a lump.
But you were going to tell me that Allison, when you walked in at 6:30, what did she do?
Oh, yeah. So then I walk in, and it's just like I've been home. They go, oh, where you been? Oh, I've been writing and this and that. oh, what's going on with the movie? And I just like, Allison, I don't even want to, I don't want to even talk. I can't talk. I want to decompress. And she's mad at me, of course.
Yeah.
Because she's like, well, what do you mean? We have all this exciting stuff going on.
You don't want to tell
and you don't want to tell me, and you don't want to talk to me, and you don't want to see me. I go, I want to do all these things, but I've just worked for 24 hours straight. Oh, man, welcome to the nightmare. Just everybody, I said, everyone clear out and stay out of my way. So when I come home, it's like a terror.
So you just throw everybody out?
I throw everybody out of the room. I'm a terrorist, but I don't care.
Your poor children.
No, the kids don't even talk. The kids hardly know me. I walk in the room, I go, hi, kids. No answer. Oh. Just ignore me. They don't even know I exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, hey, Emily. No answer. They didn't look up from my homework, nothing.
Are you kidding?
No, they don't acknowledge me.
They're angry. Yeah, a house full of angry people.
Yeah, but what can I do? It'd be more embarrassing to have a bad movie than have kids grow up who are really hateful of you.
You'd rather have kids who hate you.
I'll just do what Johnny Carson did. I'll give him some money.
Tell him to take pictures.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Which would you rather have?
Well,
kids who love and respect you, or a great movie?
Well, you got to think about it now, because, you know,
movie lasts forever.
That's right, kids come and go.
You could have a kid who's really going to make your life miserable.
You know what, I'll do good with Ashley, because Ashley's only she's almost 2.
Yeah.
She might be
I'll be done with the movie, and then once I'm done with the movie, You're
going to really concentrate on her.
Yeah, the other 2 I've lost already, but that one I can concentrate on. She's the one that's the one I'm going to concentrate on.
You're going to be like Jerry Lewis.
Yeah,
the very last one in the.
So when my kids go on Oprah and stuff and start screaming about me, the little one will go, he's a great guy.
There'll be one to defend.
There'll be one to defend me. That's how you work it.
But I'm just thinking of Jerry Lewis, how he sits there with his little baby on the telephone. He's got 10 kids, all grown and
all
old.
hate him.
Miserable.
Yeah.
He's got one little baby here. Oh, look at her. I love her.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the other kids are like locking themselves in bathrooms and writing books about Jerry.
That's right.
And, hey, Dad, thanks for using all your influence and getting me out of going to Vietnam.
They're writing about him in the bathroom, locking himself in the bathroom.
Jerry Lewis's son.
I'll be dead before you can hate me.
Yeah. Jerry Lewis's son, Gary Lewis, is in Gary Lewis and the Playboys, has a happening rock career, and he goes to Vietnam. His dad couldn't get him out of Vietnam. Jackie's dad got him out of Vietnam. Jerry Lewis couldn't get him out of Vietnam.
Had no time. He was going to movie.
Jackie's father was in a high-powered show business guy. He got him out of Vietnam.
He kicked it.
Look, what was the guy going to say? Hey, I got a movie here. I could get my son out of Vietnam.
Oh, yeah. My son's in a movie. Can't go. That's all he had to do. All he had to do was call the president of France and get him out of it.
Look, you don't have time to pee.
Yeah.
You didn't have time to make a phone call.
Jerry. Now, I'm going to be like Lucille Ball. Crappy parent, great career. That's my goal.
And then have your children confused.
Yeah.
Was she good? I don't know.
Yeah, but you leave them a couple of bucks, they're happy. Believe me. Yeah, I get a T-shirt. Great career, crappy parent.
I'm still waiting to get those home movies of Lucy.
Yeah.
I want that videotape. I got to see that.
Home movies of Lucy.
Lucy being a parent.
Yeah, for 2 seconds on film.
This is how I know my mother.
Yeah. I'm going to call my next book that. Great career, crappy parent. You like that?
That is great.
All right, nobody take that. If I say it, it's copyrighted.
Implied, yes.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the kids don't even acknowledge it. I walked in like 6:30, man, and I'm tired. I mean, And then finally when Deborah looked up, she goes, you look like hell.
Oof.
And, because I have the new beard and everything, the mustache that I'm growing for the movie.
She said you look like hell?
Well, she said, you look really bad. I go, I know. Don't even say anything. And then the only time the kids want to talk to me is to discuss their parts of the movie, and then I have to break it. I'm the great. I said, Allison, can't you tell them they're not going to play themselves in the movie?
Stop it. They think they're going to be in the movie?
I keep telling them they're not. I'm playing the bad parent. I said, can't you be the bad guy once in a while? Why do I have to come home and tell them they're not in the movie?
Aw.
She hasn't even told herself yet.
Yeah, I know. She hasn't come to grips with it.
Who's going to tell her?
Yeah. Yeah. Jackie, you go over and tell my wife she's about the movie. Yeah.
Who's going to get that job?
Hi, Allison, I've been sent over here. Maybe you ought to do it, Robin.
No, you have your accountant or somebody.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I always tell Allison, well, let's see, Allison. Reicher Films has put up about $20 million so far in an investment for this movie. Yeah, I think they'd want to bank on an unknown like you, a woman who's never acted, let alone even talked anywhere. I said, yeah, that makes total sense. If I was them, I'd put money into that.
You're undiscovered. I can see it.
I could see why they'd want that. It's perfectly reasonable.
Not the point. Who could play her better than her?
That's why you feel bad for actors, because everyone on the planet thinks they can do it.
Yeah.
It's one of those dumb jobs, you know, everyone thinks they can do, but they can't.
I don't know.
I've seen lots of folks who can't.
Yeah, but then there's those flukes.
There are flukes.
Walk in.
Well, everybody thinks they're a fluke.
Great.
Yep. Well, talking about me. All right, so anyway, that was my day yesterday, in case you're interested. I haven't told you what's going to go on in the show today, have I?
No.
I haven't said anything.
We still have to finish the FMEs.
I know. We're going to get to that today.
Sure.
Everybody likes that. I do have to get to that. Let me take a break, and then I don't know, I'll take some phone calls and junk. Well, here it is. I didn't realize it was in the newspaper. An open casting call be held tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Palladium. 126 East 14th Street.
That's a long time, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of kids who've been on audition, I guess.
Your mother's going to stay there all that time?
I don't know how long she's going for. Howard Stern's, they're looking for 3 Howard Sterns, 6 to 9, 10 to 14, and ages 15 to 17, in the film version of the best-selling book, Private Parts.
Is your father going with her?
I think he is. I don't know. I really, I spoke to them for like 1 second, and then I put I have a public relations person now who handles my parents, so I don't really have to deal with them directly.
You just say hi, and they
hi, and then I pass it over to them. So I don't really have to do a lot of.
I see.
That's good about working on a film. You don't even have to deal with your parents. You have people who handle your parents so that they're more manageable.
They don't get in your hair.
It's the coolest, man. I got to tell you, it's cool. I see film as a whole different world than anything else.
See, you're going to become Jerry Lewis. There are going to be books written about you.
I think it's too late.
It's too late. I've already become Jerry Lewis. I need to lock myself in the bathroom. I locked myself in the bathroom years ago.
Monday.
Hey, you got any grease for my hair so I can slick it back? I got to go do a telethon. I want to go cry on camera. Let me just say something here. There's a couple of things I found in the newspaper I had to tell you about. I don't know. Forget it. Oh, here's finally an article in the newspaper about the ratings in New York. You know, here we are. We're number 1 in the ratings, right? Mm-hmm. In New York. We have a 8.3, and the closest one is the all news station with a 6.8.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the third paragraph in.
No headline?
No headline about me. But boy, if I went down, Stern drops. I just have to point that out. It makes me feel better to point that out. Hey, what did I tell that kid, Jon Stewart, from MTV? I told him not to take that show with Paramount.
Yeah, stay at MTV. The pressure's a lot less.
Yeah, I said, your show's not that good. He started to think his show was that good.
I don't know what he was thinking.
The Jon Stewart show, Paramount's replacement for the Arsenio Hall, has averaged a 1.2 rating. That's the reason Arsenio went off the air. And Arsenio was doing better than a 1.2.
Yeah, I was going to say, Arsenio had twice that.
Yeah, right. That's a whole chunk below what Hall was doing when he called it quits last May after 5 years. When he departed the show was averaging about a 2 rating.
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien even laughs at his ratings.
Wow.
Conan O'Brien is averaging about a 2 rating. And they say CBS's Late Show with David Letterman does the high 5s or low 6s, which is kind of funny to point out because when he was in Conan's slot, he was pulling in the 2s also. You know, everybody's such a genius. One day I'm going to go up against those guys, teach them a lesson, give them a spanking.
Well, that must mean that Conan would kill if they put him on.
Oh, yeah. Conan would get a 5. If Letterman had a 2 when he was on that slot, if they took Conan and put him on at 11:30, he'd have a 5. I fully buy into that. I really do. I think it's like, of course you have a 5.
The
because
Emperor's New Clothes.
Well, yeah, because it's 11:30 at night. 11:30 at night, of course you can get a bigger rating. Certainly get a bigger share.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to keep a happy atmosphere. All right. Hey, you guys hear that? Is that Robin? You guys hear a voice? No, come on, seriously. I know I'm not hearing things. Oh, you didn't hear that? All right.
Well, she sometimes screams at people.
No, I hear it now. Wait. Shh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Robin.
That's right.
Hey, Robin.
What?
You're doing a show out there. We can hear it.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to do something here that reaches millions of people.
I'm sorry.
The show you're doing reaches, what, 1 or 2?
One person.
Who are you entertaining out there?
Ralph.
I heard a voice, and I'm going, I thought it was one of your tapes, Fred.
No.
And I go, man, what the hell is that? It's you out there in the hall.
I think it's other stations we get.
Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. I go, what does she work on another show during the commercials?
That's right, to go out and do another.
Yeah, right.
Another gig.
She works for another station. Just drop it. She does the traffic reports on another station. I'll stop that. All right. Hey, does anybody want to finish the tape from yesterday of why black people are voting for Mayor Marion Barry in Washington, D.C.?
Let's see a show of hands. Yes,
I do.
Of course.
I do. That's 3. We ran out of time yesterday, and I just wanted to finish off the tape.
It was too much. We were overwhelmed.
We were playing it yesterday, and we got so freaked out by it, we had to stop. I don't know if you were with us yesterday, but that's what happened.
Yes.
And even if you're from out of town, I'm sure you've heard that the good folks of Washington, D.C.
Oh, hell, we're from out of town.
Yeah, we're from out of town, and we're interested. There's this, Washington, D.C. is like 99.75% black.
Except for the government.
Right.
And they all go outside of Washington at night to sleep.
Yeah. The government's worrying about Haiti, but meanwhile they've got a worse than Haiti situation going on about 2 doors down. You go 2 blocks from the White House, and it looks worse than Haiti.
Whew. Looks like a bomb hit it.
That's right. So anyway, this guy who was the mayor, Marion Barry, you remember, they put a camera on him, a hidden camera, and they found him with another woman. He's married. He's doing cocaine and carrying on. He's on his walkie-talkie. He's busy with a walkie-talkie. Unbelievable.
Crack pipe.
Hello there, walkie-talkie.
He had a walkie-talkie, and what he was doing, said he was running the business of government from his hotel room, but
that's right.
He was on there.
Hello there, walkie-talkie. I need, hello, anybody there? Over. Yes, we're here, Mr. Mayor. Look, boys, I'm going to be needing me some Johnny Walker Red. If you could go out and run down to that liquor store and get it to me, I would help me do the business of the government much better. Now, where are my white crosses? Where am my bourbon? I need to be strong for today's meetings. Hello, walkie-talkie. Over. All right, Mr. Mayor, we'll be right over. Over. Over to you. Over.
It was like one big nightmare.
Yeah, you'd have thought it was a pilot with all the instructions and the overs and outings.
Yeah. So anyway, he was the mayor, and they caught him on tape, and that was the end of his career, so we thought.
Yeah, we thought that was the end of Marion Barry.
But only in Washington, D.C. could you be a crack user and be caught with a woman in bed, and the people will vote for you again. So he actually ran again, and he's going to win because he won the Democratic primary. So we wanted to go to Washington, D.C. and find out why people were voting for him. Some people yesterday thought that was a racist idea to ask people why they're voting for somebody. I don't think so.
Well, just suffice it to say, we are not the Gallup organization or the Harris poll people.
Right.
We do not do scientific surveys. We just went and asked a few people.
Yeah, we just walked out on the street and asked people, why are you voting for Marion Barry?
You going to be voting for Marion Barry as the next mayor of Washington?
Will I vote for him? Yeah, sure. I voted for him for the primary.
Do you think Mayor Barry sets a poor example for the children of Washington, D.C.?
No, I wouldn't consider it to be a poor example. I consider to let them know that you don't do certain things in order for you to make it. And then if you do them, you still can make it.
If a former crack addict is elected mayor, do you think you could vote for a senator hooked on heroin?
I'm like this. It depends on how this senator represented himself before. he continue on doing what he doing.
Oh, Jackie, calm down.
Jackie loves this. That's his favorite. Well, Gary said every guy who answered had the same answers. There was a similarity that when we asked about O.J. Simpson, all the black dudes said, only God can judge. And about Marion Barry, they said, only God can judge him, and deep in my heart, I know that God has judged him okay.
One guy said God had told him to vote for Marion Barry.
Yeah, one guy went as far as to say he speaks to God, but he's also homeless.
Well, in a house, God can't get through.
Right.
What did Mayor Barry, when he was mayor, do good for Washington, D.C.?
What did he do? To me,
do good.
Oh, he did a lot of great things as far as dealing with him. Before he was mayor, he even worked with the pride situation. See, because I'm on myself. He worked with the pride situation, and the pride situation would help people start believing in each other in this district. Okay? And
you need a guy to be mayor to help you believe in each other.
The pride situation.
I don't know what that is. The pride situation, because there's no pride in the community. So he's helping them with pride.
Well, I thought maybe that was some kind of a project. You know how there was Operation Push, and I thought maybe pride was one of those.
No. The pride situation is that a lot of people want to take pride, and what we do is we need a mayor, and like no one cares that the guy was probably wasting the taxpayers' money. No. Excuse me for 1 minute. I'm having some vocal problems here. Well, Tom wants to make sure I'm reading the live commercials no matter what happens. He said it doesn't really matter. He even said to me
between the commercials.
He even said to me the other day in the bathroom, this is how of a nitwit this guy is. He says to me, I'm going to write a book about the dumb isms of Tom.
You know what? You should just start recording them.
I said, Tom doesn't believe that I have a vocal problem when I have a cold. He just doesn't want to hear about it. So I go, Tom, I don't think I can read the live commercials. We might have to record, like when I do them, we'll record them, and we might for 2 days have to play them recorded. In other words, it'll still be me reading them, but I wouldn't read them live each time. No, that's not good, because they pay for a live commercial. I go, it'll sound live to the audience. No one will know the difference.
And it might help your morning man to stay on the air.
I said, yeah, and you need me to do even at the sacrifice of the other stuff, I'd rather you do the... This is his brain power.
Open your mouth when the commercials are not on.
He thinks I'm trying to scam him, as if I've come up with a new way to fool him.
I just want everybody to understand what Tom was saying. He would rather you not be talking now.
Right. In other words, as long as you can read the commercial.
Yeah, just come in and do the commercial.
But the reason the people hear the commercial is because they want to hear this stuff. But he is writing a book. I'm writing a book called Mine Empty Head. And it's about Tom. And we're having this conversation in the men's room because that's where everybody corners me. Tom hangs out in there during the commercials. And he says to me, he starts in with me, which further is making use of my voice. I'm trying to sit quiet for 2 seconds.
Well, that's what it bothered me the other day when I was hearing you the entire time you were in the bathroom having this loud conversation.
Well, that's the problem. It's Tom. You can't even have downtime off you. He wants a show in the bathroom.
At first, I thought you were talking to Gary, because I saw Gary follow you, too.
No, it was Tom. Tom likes to have... and if you don't talk to Tom, he feels insulted. I told Gary to stand guard in front of the door when I go to the bathroom now.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to let anyone through.
Well, good.
He's going to put yellow police tape in front of the door.
While you're there.
Yeah.
Don't break the tape.
Yeah.
Police line, do not cross.
Good point that he made as far as to help youth, help the low-income people, period, not as far as in a racism type of situation. If they was black, white, Hispanic, anyone which reached the category to work or to be able to do the job, they had it. By the way, like I'm saying, I'm a college grad and graduated from Shaw University.
Oh, wait, get the name of
Wait a minute, get that school.
Wait a second. That's not a good advertisement for college.
I want to know what school.
College is getting way too easy. Nobody flunks out of college anymore.
Everybody can go.
Yeah.
It used to be like, wow, I actually made it through college.
And people are upset that the cost of college is now so expensive that only a few can afford it. I'm happy by that.
We gotta do something.
I don't think everyone should go to college.
We got to do something to weed people out.
Yeah, I think that if you're really smart and you have no money, you're going to get a scholarship. And if you're really stupid and, you don't have any money, You shouldn't go to college.
You should go to technical school. That's what it was meant
learn
for.
a trade.
People who are good with their hands.
Why should that guy go to college? It did him no good.
Look at him. It really helped.
Was he serious?
What?
You think he was serious?
Yeah, I think he was serious.
He's a member of the high-level homeless because he's a college degree.
I don't know that he's homeless, but...
He went to college when he was a youth?
He went, a youth. Every guy was saying youth program.
Maybe that's what it was called.
Youth. How do you spell that? U-F-E?
Youth college.
Oh, you said something like Shell College. I think it was Gasoline College. Shell Gasoline.
He was supposed to be a gas station attendant.
Well, it's better than that Clown College or that Mick College from McDonald's.
Let me show you my ticket. Check your oil.
What's McDonald's college called?
Hamburger U.
Hamburger.
I wasn't smart enough to go there.
Well, I did.
My SAT scores were not high enough.
I didn't make it into Hamburger U.
I did not get into the Hamburger University, but I certainly get to Shell.
I was accepted by Shell College.
Wash your windshield.
Check your dipstick.
Time your ignition.
Check under the hood. I can say it several different ways.
I'm working on my master's in air application into the tire.
Wait a minute. I am going back to school to learn how to use that little device.
Back to school, learn how to get the hood open.
You know they have come up with all kinds of new hood locks.
That's the master's degree.
I'm very lucky. I'm studying under a man who invented the squeegee.
Professor Squeegee. Yeah. Now, looky here. We didn't learn how to open up this here Jeep. That hood is stuck.
I can open all kinds of cars.
I actually would respect him for that.
Yeah, right. That's a tough opening.
You know what stumps me? The gas lock.
Yeah. Now, why this got a key in it?
That's right.
How do you steal gas?
When I graduated college, there was no key for the gas.
That's right.
Anyone which reached the category to work or to be able to do the job, they had it. By the way, like I'm saying, I'm a college grad and graduated from Shaw University.
I think it's Michelle University.
No, I think it's Shaw or Shore.
Shell?
I say you got to be able to pronounce the college if you got to go there.
I got a BA in business management. And the job...
No, come on.
I know what you're going to say.
You couldn't even write that.
You got to be able to say business.
Yeah.
A degree in
A
business
BA in business. Wait a second.
He's got his own BI business.
Yeah. By the way, like I'm saying, I'm a college grad and graduated from Shaw University. I got a BA in business management. And the job...
Business management.
Management.
That reminds me... Wait a second. Do we have a copy of National Lampoon's... Gary.
Is it spelt like that?
Yeah, what is the bit... Do you know what bit I'm talking about? The guy who goes to McDonald's and he goes Egg McMuffin? The jazz singer? You don't know this bit?
I don't know that
It's one of the
myself.
best bits National Lampoon ever did. Hey, Gary, you big dope, come here. You should be at Egg McMuffin school. Egg McMuffin? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Call it in on the phone. I'll listen to it over the phone. I don't care. Papa Fooey obviously busy. Okay. I got 27 guys out there working for me. I can't get Papa
Nobody's
Fooey.
listening to the show.
We're all staring at each other.
What's a record?
He's looking for it.
Oh, he thinks he has that?
Yeah.
Egg McMuffin?
Yeah. I think he's looking for it.
All right, thank you. Thanks for helping, Ganji.
He's looking for it.
Yeah, I'll keep screaming about it until you come in.
Should have read his mind.
He's looking for it.
I think he's looking for it.
What?
He's talking.
Not...
What?
He just stood there and talked for 20 minutes, and for the last word, he came over the mic and went,
Nobody knows how to use the microphones. They talk off mic. Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I told one of them to come in and tell you I was getting it.
Yeah, well, they're retarded. Look who
I'm not
taught
sure
them.
which album it's on. There's two different ones there.
They all thought the other one had done it.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I got to play this.
What would it be called?
By the way, Howard, later on in this tape, there's another gentleman who's studied as well.
Oh, yeah? He went to college? This is
See?
great.
Well, he studied law. It's not a
People were
college.
accusing us of only getting a certain kind of person. This is a college-educated man.
I don't know what...
Shell University.
What the hell's the name of that bit? Rock and roll. What we were... you know what? Let me take a commercial break.
And you'll try to find it.
Yeah, let me find it. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, here we go.
I wondered about the music in your movie, too. Are you going to do, like, heavy-duty rock and roll, all the stuff you like, or is it going to be, like, opera? Or...
No, I don't know. I got that's a thing I have to tackle.
Is it going to be symphonic music?
It's one of my nightmares because I hear the music in my head for the soundtrack to this movie, but, you know, that's the thing with movies. You got to make sure it all goes down right.
That's right.
That's it. Wigs first, then music. Wig fitting on Tuesday, music
Thursday.
Yeah. Start shooting December, rehearsals in November. I got it all down to a science.
Whoa.
Thank you.
What will come out of him next?
I heard from a really cute Hollywood actress who I think would actually be pretty good playing my wife. Like, she's kind of cute.
What do you mean you heard from her?
She's requested the part.
She's requested these things off.
She's requested a reading.
Did she call you?
Yes. But I didn't speak with her directly.
Mm-hmm. And you don't want to tell us a name?
No, won't do that to her.
But she requested a part.
The part of Allison.
Oh. Is she blonde?
No. Doesn't have to be.
Well, what are you going to make Allison in the movie? Any color hair?
Yeah, multicolored hair. Like you ever see those wigs? The multicolored wigs? Yeah, so that way everyone will relate to her. See, redhead, blonde, rainbow wig, rainbow afro wig.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Look like you scored your wife at the Super Bowl.
At the circus. Yeah, at the Super Bowl. Some retard with his shirt off painted green. I'd like to do a documentary on those people who paint themselves green and show up naked in sub-zero temperatures.
Of the winter, yes, they're naked.
All right, let's go. I can't find that National Lampoon bit. If anybody has it, it's Mr. Rogers interviewing a bass player, and he starts talking about Egg and McMuffin. It's a pisser. It just reminds me of this interview. And by the way, the guy who did these interviews in Washington was pretty good. I got to mention his name again. I can't remember it. He works for us in Washington. I'm sure he's thrilled that I don't know his name, but...
He's very happy that he worked so hard.
Yeah, right. What's his name?
Cameron Gray.
Yeah,
and they are
nice
good.
job.
He did some very good follow-up questions.
You know what? He's a good interviewer.
He really is.
He listened to the answers. I like that.
He sounds like a mental patient. It's great. He's like a robot. No matter what these people are saying, he doesn't laugh once.
That's right. He has that monotone that does not change no matter how shocking the answer.
He's like, would you vote for a man who smokes crack and has with women other than his wife? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I mean, I couldn't do that.
His finest moment on these interviews so far is when he said, would you vote for a senator hooked on heroin? And the guy goes, no. And he goes, well, what drugs would be acceptable?
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah. If the guy vomited on him, I suspect he wouldn't flinch. Thank you.
Just go to the next question.
I mean, just try it. Ask me one of the questions. And then have a follow-up ready.
Who are you voting for? Why are you voting for Mayor Marion Barry? Thank you.
It's not easy.
Now,
come on.
Do you think that a man who has smoked crack is a good example for children?
Well, I went to college and told me college. You see what I mean? You're living.
You know, plus you're taking a big thing out of the equation because John and I have gone out and spoken to some people like this. They spit on you and they smell really bad. It's hard to be that close to them.
Oh, boy.
But like this guy, he's got a college education. This is no...
This is not your usual slouch.
He's got a what has he got? A business?
A business administration degree. Wasn't that? Business administration?
Okay, the low-income people, period. Not as far as in a racism type situation.
No, business management.
Black, white, Hispanic.
Management.
Anyone which reached the category to work or to be able to do the job, they had it. By the way, you know, like I'm saying, you know, I'm a college grad and graduated from Shaw University. I got a BA in business management, and the job market here and now is not as it was when Mayor Barry was mayor. Okay, at least he did give you a chance. Okay, all right, what the heck? Everybody, boom, spend a little bit more or got a little bit more than what they probably deserve, but hey, at least he gave everybody a fair chance. And since then, people retired.
I'm trying to learn.
They had to be forced to retire.
See, when I went to Roosevelt High School, this is what I'm trying to show in my movie. I was in a classroom full of these guys.
No, they weren't this shape.
Oh, yes, they were. I swear on my life. I'm going to take you to Roosevelt just so I have a witness.
Oh, boy.
It was a welfare community.
But kids don't sound like that. Oh, my God.
What do you think? This guy sounded better when he was young?
I hope.
What do you think? He spoke perfect English and it got worse as he got older?
I didn't say he was speaking perfectly, but certainly he must have made sense.
And let me tell you, he's on good behavior. He's got a microphone in front of him.
Roll that back, because I was really trying to figure out what he was saying.
No, we got to move on. There's too many other interviews. If we keep rolling back.
He's a gem.
There's always key words that you don't understand, which throw the whole thing off. That time, I understood it a lot better because I realized that probably.
It's probably.
Yeah, well, you got to get into it. See, I understand because I grew up in the black community.
Oh.
So I knew probably was probably. I knew that translation. Just ask me, I'll tell you what it is.
20 years.
I had to make sense out of these guys where I was.
It's like a crossword.
When you got a guy yelling at you, you pay attention.
Now, I look at me. Now, if I was in that situation, they would have made me out of the job. And there's nothing else I can do about that, but I have to deal with it, you know?
Okay, do you think O.J. is guilty or not?
I'm like this. O.J., I could not consider to say is he guilty, or I can't say if he innocent because the reason why I wasn't there.
All right.
One more. Would you vote for a man who smokes crack and cheats on his wife?
I'm like this. Number one, who say she didn't cheat on him?
Ah, see?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That guy's a politician. Well, he went to college.
He starts every
I'm like this.
I'm like this.
Yeah. Well, he's letting you know. That's better than you know.
I'm like this.
I'm like this with that. I think you could do a whole answer just with that. He'd be like, I'm like this with this. Now, look, but I'm with this with that, too. So, you know.
But you see, I'm like this.
I'm like this sometimes, and sometimes I'm like this.
So what's your name?
Big Sugar Tom.
You mind if I ask?
What was that?
I don't know.
2 questions for broadcast on WJFK?
Yeah. So we got to be loud on the mall. It's the last part of the mall, Redskin.
All right. Let me ask you a few questions here. Are you going to be voting for Marion Barry for the next mayor of Washington?
No way. Kelly.
Oh.
Are you? At least this is one guy who won't.
But he doesn't realize the primary's over.
Yeah.
He can't vote for Kelly anymore.
I know. Well, so what? So what's the point? At least we found a brother who's come to his senses.
If he had gotten out there, maybe he would be able to vote for
At least we found a guy who's making sense.
Yeah, but the only thing I understood was that he's not voting. Other than that, I haven't understood a word.
So what?
Republican or a Democrat?
What do you mean?
Who do you like better, like George Bush or Bill Clinton?
The president?
Mm-hmm.
I like Clinton.
Okay. Can you list a few of the key points from Marion Barry's campaign platform?
Man, Barry is a cocaine habit, ain't never been no good.
Right.
So you think he sets a poor example for the kids of Washington?
That's right. Because the drug in Washington, D.C. is drug addicts. The kids are on drugs. They don't listen, don't stay in school.
Hey, you can make fun of this guy all you want with his speech.
He's making sense.
He's making sense. He's the first guy. Now, this is we're already up to our 15th guy. He's the first guy who said he wouldn't vote for Marion Barry.
And says he's a bad example.
All right.
Drug addicts.
Okay, if a former crack addict is elected mayor, do you think you could vote for a senator hooked on heroin? No? Okay, just a few more. Do you think he did any good for Washington, D.C.? Marion Barry?
No.
Okay, 2 more. You think O.J.'s guilty or not? O.J. Simpson?
Yeah.
That guy...
That man is right on.
I'm with that.
First of all, you're going to be voting for Marion Barry as the next mayor of Washington?
Yes.
Are you a Republican or a Democrat?
Republican.
What's that?
Republican.
Can you list a few key points from Mayor Barry's campaign platform?
I'm Republican.
I think he said he's a pelican. I'm a pelican. Oh, you're a Republican? No, I'm a bird.
Pelican, you know, with that big sack.
I'm a pelican.
I have a fish in my beak.
Yeah. We go, would you like one?
Stand on my leg.
So watch me stand on one leg, or is that I'm a stork?
A flamingo.
A flamingo.
Form?
Well, he a good man, good mayor, and I think he'll make it out real good.
Okay. Do you think he sets a poor example for the children of Washington?
Yes, he helped a lot of kids get jobs and do stuff around Washington, D.C. area.
Does he set a poor example for the kids? Yes.
And he helped them, too.
If a former crack addict is elected mayor, do you think you could vote for a senator hooked on heroin?
No, not really, because I don't think they'll make it.
Okay. Do you think O.J. Simpson is guilty or not?
I believe he's not guilty because I believe he didn't do it.
Well, then I believe he did.
Would you vote for a man who smokes crack and cheats on his wife?
No, so it ain't right for them to do it.
How come he's voting for Marion Barry?
That's the other question, Howard.
Yeah. Into the follow-up, I guess.
Lots of contradictions.
Yeah.
What do you call this park? We're right across the street in the White House. You know what this is called?
Lafayette Park.
What do you do here?
I'm reading the paper right now.
Ever seen the president walk by?
No, I haven't.
Got a few questions here about Mayor Barry. You going to be voting for Marion Barry for the next mayor?
I have done a little research on Barry, and he seems like he overcame his problem that he had, which I think it made him a stronger man. And to be able to run the city, I think he shall be able to do it now that he has a little bit of knowledge of what the problem is of dealing with the situation of being a crack substance abuser.
Do a little research.
Oh, this guy's really good.
Is he?
Yeah.
Pretty well thought out.
What paper is he reading?
Comic.
This is our other student.
Is the paper right side up?
I think it said Jackie Jokeland catalog, 20-page full-color brochure. Jackie newsletter.
Was his blanket?
Who found it? Ask Matt.
What paper you reading? It's got to be that Mooney paper in Washington.
Do you call yourself Republican or Democrat?
Myself, right now I have no particular...
Yes. It's a tough one.
What is that?
I'm not. I don't have no.
You're independent.
True.
Bingo.
He couldn't hold out any longer.
Listen, I would have interrupted. I wanted to see where that was going.
It's hard not to jump into that breach.
No.
Can you list some key points from Marion Barry's campaign platform? What he promised to do, what he wants to do for the city?
Well, I shouldn't be able to do that. Mayor Barry track record runs for itself. I mean, when he was in office, there was no problem of employment.
Everybody seems to think that Mayor Barry employs everyone.
Give him a job.
Yeah, I know. There wasn't no problem with employment.
Now, when have you been to Washington and there's been no problem with unemployment?
I've yet to be there when that was happening.
Whew.
I guess everyone was working in some way. I guess they were dealing them crack. Somebody was.
Problem of, for the homeless people, he's done a lot in finding jobs for everybody. So I think he overcame his problem, like I said, and now he should be that much stronger to help a person in a less predicament,
I like guys who put positive spins on a guy's major personality flaw. He should be in Barry's cabinet.
Than everybody else, because they do have
Isn't it amazing, like, some really intelligent people haven't been able to figure out how to put people back to work? Mayor Barry has everyone convinced.
And we fired him.
Well, if he's doing that, maybe we ought to put him, make him president. No one else can figure it out except for Mayor Barry.
Problem, and he is aware of the problem that they have.
You think Marion Barry sets a poor example for the children of Washington or of the whole country?
No, because he was a strong influence. If he overcame his problem, he's showing other people that they can overcome theirs.
Okay, if a former crack addict is elected mayor, do you think you could vote for a senator hooked on heroin?
See, that all depends, because it all depends what their track record was when they first started.
Okay, I see you're reading a copy of the Washington Post, and there's an article about O.J. Simpson opened up here. Do you think he's guilty or not?
O.J.? I really I've studied law. I have a little.
Oh, where'd you study it?
Well, I studied it back in high school.
High school law.
Oh, he's got that high school law degree.
Yeah. Yeah, I studied law in high school. That's why I'm a part-time lawyer.
Didn't Shapiro study law in high school?
Yeah. Johnny Cochran got his law degree from
Johnny Cochran were in the
PS 123.
That's right.
Law,
Right.
And
You know, my following the case, you know, I'm a pretty good judgment of character. Now, it's
a good judge.
Too early in the case for me to come to a conclusion to say whether he's guilty or not.
You're baffled by the facts.
Well, you know, I got my degree in law and whatnot.
Whatnot, he minored it.
John, I got my degree in law and whatnot. Didn't I just bar you last week? Well, I got to be going now.
See you later.
Yeah. See you later, Judge.
Would you vote for a man who smokes crack and cheats on his wife?
Would I vote for him? If they went and took care of their problem and come back a stronger person to know where their mistakes were.
Yes.
And overcame their
I think this guy, I pretty much get his rap. Yeah.
Everybody's got the same rap.
Yeah.
You know.
That he overcame.
Some people just pause a lot longer.
Yeah. Everyone's got their own unique way of saying it, but everyone says the same exact thing. Isn't it weird?
A good influence. He overcame his problem. He showed the people that they can overcome their problems. He's good for the kids.
He's the greatest man alive.
He's going to show the kids you can take crack and then
and it's all right. You can still succeed.
I guess what I'm getting from this is that it's just not considered a flaw to be a drug addict in this community.
It sounds to me like an incredible campaign was run. For everybody to be saying the same thing. These people all heard this somewhere.
No, I think it's like that movie I saw on TV, the Stephen King one, where everyone just got the voice in their head. What was the name of that?
The Stand?
The Stand. God just puts it in your head.
I see.
Anybody else stick out that you want to cover here, or we've much?
That's the best of it.
Yeah.
We'll have great
last one.
There were some great ones, you have to admit.
Yeah, oh yeah. I still like the first guy the best.
The first guy we heard today?
Yesterday.
I like the guy from Shaw College. Or
oh, yeah? That's your favorite?
College, whatever.
Michelle College.
There's so many that were so good.
Yeah. We have to have an Emmy nomination just for these guys. All right, very good. We'll be back right after these words. I just came in today to see Pamela Anderson, so.
That's what got you to work today.
It did.
Baba Booey knows how to motivate you.
Yeah. Look at these pictures in Playboy. These are the sixes I ever. You didn't see these, Fred?
No, I haven't.
Don't let him see those.
Take a look.
Because he'll never give you back the magazine.
Of course I.
Isn't that perfect?
Oh my God, she's so well groomed.
Isn't she? That's just part of it. I'm not attracted to a woman's private parts, and look how cute hers are.
Those are definitely
aren't they? Aren't they?
You two are wacky.
There's nothing wrong.
Her private parts are cute.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Even her private parts are cute.
Yeah, look at that.
That is the mark of a beautiful woman.
Do you think that's
equally cute?
Do you think that's her real pubic hair, or she squatted in bleach?
I hope it's real. I mean, something about blonde down there that just makes.
Well, you're blonde. Are you blonde down there?
Yeah, not bright blonde.
It's kind of darker.
Well, maybe
so
you
she may
ought to
do a touch-up.
Jackie, can I see?
Let
me see.
Oh, he's going to show you.
You're not going to show me?
I'll show Robin. She can tell you.
All right, turn around.
Show her.
Go ahead.
You'd love showing you anyway.
I would show.
So show her.
Go ahead.
After I show her, then I have every right to jump on her.
Through this glass, if you can get to me.
I've been waiting a long time.
Isn't that a great picture?
How tall is she?
Yeah, I asked that too. I don't
think she's that tall.
How old is she? She's like 20?
I don't think she's that old.
She's like 20.
Age, whatever it is.
This is the cover shot gets me because I think she looks like Marilyn Monroe, but like
she doesn't even look like herself there.
That is unbelievable.
I don't like that picture as much as the ones.
Oh, I do.
I like the lipstick that she.
Me too. Her mouth.
That Jane Mansfield.
Yeah, I'm going to audition her today for my movie.
As what part?
Because I'm looking at her resume. She hasn't done that much stuff. Do you want to see her resume?
Go ahead.
Here's Pamela Anderson's resume. I'll show it to you. It's got 3 things on it.
Oh, wow. No, that's it?
Yeah, I don't know why they even send this out. They send it out with her publicity packet.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like, well, her film is Snapdragon. She has the lead. Television, of course. She has Baywatch, Home Improvement, and Deader Than Ever. And Training, Ivana Chubbuck.
What?
The trainer.
Her trainer, her acting coach.
That's it.
Wow. But looks like the computer printer broke down.
But like the point is that she's at least honest about it. She doesn't waste your time with college performing.
Don't even put that in the packet.
You got a face like that. You don't need a big resume.
You don't need a resume. I'll tell you what the resume is.
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, she's 5'6", blonde hair.
That's pretty good.
Grayish green eyes. And she might be the best actress on the planet. I'm not kidding you. She could be the next Marilyn Monroe.
Easy.
I'm going to see to it.
Finally, there's a new Marilyn.
I'll see if she can act when she's in here. I'll know right away.
You're going to test her.
Mm-hmm. We're going to play.
Includes sitting on your lap, doesn't it?
She's going to do a scene. No sitting on the lap.
No?
No, I mean a real scene. A scene where she is my teacher and I am a acting student.
Huh. I'm shocked.
So you'll get to hear a scene from my new movie. And by the way, our good pal Jackie New Rave, Joke Page Martling. To order Jackie's comedy CD or cassette, only $10 plus free shipping. New Rave. Only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. What did we decide his name was? Jackie?
The Jealous Man?
Jackie the Jealous Man Martling? There was also another one we had
Pizza Man, yes.
Jackie Pizza Boy Martling.
I heard that all last night.
You need a pizza.
Indian Summer Special, buy 2, get 1 free of his tapes. Call 1-800-323-KING. Friday night, October 21st, at my father's place, it's Jackie in Bayside, Queens. For a good time, lots of jokes and info.
Jackie's returning to Queens.
Oh, it's a big event. Call 516-9221. Remember, 9221 is not a pay service.
Last area appearance.
Good for you, Jackie.
Until when?
Until
the next one books him. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, both.
Thank you. Let's see. Here's the Los Angeles newspaper. Howard Stern was the top morning personality. Moving up from second place. Evidently, we were in second place with the Spanish station.
I know.
Yeah, but now we're number 1 again.
That's what I was thinking. No more of that Spanish station nonsense.
Yeah, listen to this. This is great. Okay, so we're number 1 in Los Angeles. Followed by second place, veteran KABC AM team of Ken Minyard and Roger Barkley. Mm-hmm. I guess that's the Ken and Raj show. Gene Bean went. Gene Bean went from 9th to 10th. I don't know who Gene Bean is. Maybe Jim Bean. That's what Jackie drinks.
Good stuff.
Gene Bean, but okay. And then KLOS FM morning duo Mark Thompson and Brian Phelps remained in 7th place. Aw, you feel bad for them?
They used to be the top of the heap.
Gee, what's it like now being losers?
When's the next TV show?
Yeah. Yeah, NBC was banking on them to bring them back. Remember that TV show they had?
Tell me that wasn't the greatest thing you ever saw when they were like 105th out of 105.
Yeah. Well, you know what drove me nuts? That here we were in New York, and Mark and Brian were in Los Angeles ripping us off, and because they were on in Los Angeles, every Hollywood guy was like amazed by these guys. Hey, these guys got good material. Meanwhile, they're doing my whole act. So the NBC hires them, gives them a show. NBC Network. Jeez. It lasted 2 weeks, but they actually got a show out of doing my act.
It was so embarrassing, though, and it made it hard for every other radio person.
Well, the problem was...
want to make the transition to TV.
They didn't know what to do on TV because I hadn't done TV yet.
That's right.
Kind of TV I was doing was no way it was going to be suitable for the network, so they panicked. They were like, well, Howard has to tell us what to do.
No manual.
Yeah, there was no manual to follow. So all of a sudden they had to invent the show on their own, and they went out and did stunts.
They wasn't even stunts. Remember, they spent a whole hour joining the Temptations.
Yeah.
Getting,
it was great. All of America really cared.
Joining the Army.
And they were going around shooting 60 hours a week for that hour show. They shot 60 hours of videotape for an hour show. 60 hours of nothing. All bad, unfunny stuff. When you got to shoot 60 hours of nothing, you know you got a bad show. You should be able to shoot 60 hours and
If you've got 60 hours, you ought to find an hour of funny stuff.
Yeah, right. But they just didn't know what to do. But they were all excited because they got this NBC Network deal, but they weren't me, and they couldn't figure out what to do with it. That's going to be a groundbreaking show. Yeah. The only ground they broke was when they fell out of that plane. Yeah. That was a great stunt. That's never been done before, watching a guy parachute for an hour. Watching two imbecile disc jockeys learn how to parachute for an hour. They're going to get ready for an hour, and then at the end, the big climax is them jumping out of a plane. This will be great. Two guys all of America doesn't know will jump out of a plane, and they'll get to go parachuting. Well, they seem to be having fun. I don't. And then one episode, they must have been real desperate. They were kissing each other. They got married. Yeah, they married each other. They were so desperate, they started committing acts. Yeah, maybe we'll be gay. Maybe there's an audience there. People start making out. You know, add a little love to the... Listen, we're in 104th place. I got to pull on your pants. Do something.
Imagine a TV meeting. What are we going to do this week?
Yeah.
I think we got to do it.
Yeah, listen, we've been checking the ratings. It's our last-ditch effort. We're going to go gay this week.
All right, this was the thing we weren't going to do unless it was absolutely necessary.
See, but it would have been cool if they hired, like, Harvey Fierstein to show them how to be homosexual. I might have tuned in for that. But instead, they just went ahead and started kissing.
Apparently, they knew how to be homosexual.
Yeah, they didn't need any help. Yeah, we're just going to kiss each other and marry each other? Oh, okay. Good. Well, I think that'll be a very successful television show. And who's the guy who hired him? Warren Littlefield, the same guy who let Letterman go.
He's on a roll.
He's on a real roll. I think he actually still has a job with NBC.
Yes, he does.
The biggest nitwit on 2 feet is this Warren Littlefield. And I think he once said to me, what did he say in the newspaper? I won't make it in late-night television?
That's right.
When I was going to sign with Fox? Gee, Warren, gee, I'm nervous with your opinion.
Well, if you don't see it, then nobody will.
Warren, sit back. You keep watching Mark and Brian, and you watch what I do, pal of mine.
I wonder if he goes back and looks at those shows and says, you know, I don't understand why this didn't work.
He doesn't understand because he doesn't have a brain in his head. You watch the movie, Warren, and then you watch our E-show ratings, and you watch this radio show, and you watch book sales. Just keep sitting and watching and hiring other people. Stupid ass. So last time I did the Tonight Show, Warren Littlefield sent me a note. Did I ever tell you this?
Yeah.
Like with a big target, a picture of himself with a target painted on it.
Right, he's got a sense of humor.
Yeah, it's supposed to make it all better. Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah, too bad he can't get anything funny on TV. Same guy who said John Candy looked healthy. Warren Littlefield. Another genius. Hey, I know. We'll take Howard couldn't make it in late night. It would have been impossible. But I know. I'll fire David Letterman and hire Jay Leno.
He'd better keep his day job.
Yeah. We'll see who's in the business longer, Warren. Every management type who's ever critiqued me somehow has never ended up lasting.
They disappear.
Yeah.
They just disappear off the face of the earth.
Yeah, believe me, I've outlived a few managers.
Lots.
Well, anyway, so that's the Los Angeles ratings. That's pretty cool, huh?
Did you read that article I gave you from Miami?
Yeah.
Because it was the typical
Yeah.
first week in a new market article.
Yeah, where every DJ predicts I'm going to do badly.
And not only that you played it safe. You weren't really outrageous.
Yeah. I'm going to do... they wanted me to just say penis 900 times, and then they could have written in the paper, he said penis 900 times. Stupid nitwits.
I thought that was so funny.
Yeah. Let me see if I got anything else here for you.
He was being careful.
Yeah. Careful. They said I was tasteless, but I didn't say penis. That was basically their complaint. Okay.
It was that they really thought that being in Miami now would affect the way you did the program.
Yeah, I changed the program for Miami. Oh, I don't know. Let me see if there's anything else here. Nah. That's it. I'm going home. Goodbye.
The other thing I like about Miami is we're competing with guys who call themselves Rick and Suds.
Yeah, did you see a picture of that guy? In Miami, we compete with a guy named Rick and Suds. I think it's one guy.
Maybe.
What? I don't know. But the guy Suds, or was that Rick who we saw?
Well, I think Rick was in the paper.
It's a team,
I don't know
right?
who Suds is.
Yeah, Suds, they don't even... Rick was a guy... Like, you hear Rick and Suds, you think like they're 20 years old.
Yeah.
Guy looked about 60.
Yeah.
Literally.
This is an old guy.
Yeah. Rick and Suds. And they're like the happening guys on the dial. Them and Ron, the other Howard Stern imitators that quickly fell to defeat in Orlando. That was our fastest win ever. We won in a month. We went to #1. We took away all their ratings in a month, Ron and Ron. They suck. But I like Rick and Suds.
Yeah, that's an interesting little thing to call yourself.
And then they have a picture of Rick, and Rick sitting like cross-legged on a like sort of like a guy who does yoga. You know, he's sitting cross-legged in his jeans and sneakers and his happening gray beard, and he's sitting there on the desk, like kind of relaxed. You know, he's relaxing. Rick and Suds relaxing. And if Suds wasn't in the picture of their team, you can bet Suds is pretty whacked out looking. And I don't mean in a goofy way. I mean in an old home way. Rick and Suds. Rick and Suds, who've been in radio probably for 100 years, never thought up anything funny to say, and got a few tapes of my show.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden they came on. I know what to do. Oh, you talk about things you feel. Oh. I mean, you don't have to play a record every... Oh.
And slogans are out. You don't just get one thing to say, like, yee or something.
Yeah, yee. Oh, well. Want to take some calls?
Sure.
Or do we have to take a break?
We should take a break before she gets here.
Oh, she do?
Well, let me take one phone call. Who cares?
All right.
Orlando, you're on the air.
How you doing? I got just a statement and a fast question for you. I'd like to find out. The statement is I just received your book. Bought your book.
Why don't you turn off the radio?
Okay.
And maybe you'll be able to talk in a coherent way.
Okay.
I get he's voting for Mayor Marion Barry.
I just bought your book, Private Parts, and I have a problem reading it because I'm visually impaired. My question to you is...
You're not missing anything. Don't worry about
Well,
it.
I want to find out, are you going to be able to release that book to Talking Book Topic so I can get it on tape?
I'm working on the audio version right now, and it'll probably be out in a couple of weeks.
Is that right? You're working on that?
Yeah, it's been difficult because I got a cold. I was supposed to record it this week, but...
In other words, the blind or visually impaired will be able to get a book on cassette like that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. And it'll be kind of fun, too, because I'm going to put some, sound effects and have different voice people involved. It's going to be kind of it'll be a little more lively than the usual book. I've listened to a few books read now because hear what the people do, and all they do is read them. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't...
Well, I'll tell you,
doesn't cut it.
It is a little rough when you can't read the print.
Yeah, and I also know you blind guys like them, and people who listen to... A lot of people evidently listen to books.
Yeah, there's a whole section now in bookstores of cassettes.
So what I'm going to do is... I'm realizing, too, that they want to hear me... Like, they don't want to hear the radio show. They want to hear the book.
Right.
So you got to read it to them. But also, I'll just give you a little, pizzazz every once in a while.
Okay, thanks a lot, Howard.
All right, dude.
Not too much to be distracting. Huh?
Right.
Thank you, Robin.
If you're blind, you should buy the book anyway, because maybe you'll, maybe...
Well, I've got the book. I want to use it as a...
coffee
what they call it, a memoir or something.
Yeah, memoir. Use it as a memoir.
Very good.
You're going to use it as a memoir?
He means memento.
A memento.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
For a reader.
Nobody knows how to speak English. I'm going to use it as a memoir. All right, I got to take a break.
You're just going to change it. Put his name on it.
I got to take a break. I tell you, if Pam Anderson wasn't coming in here, I'd take a break right out the door.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why would a blind person have memoirs?
He wants a memento.
A memento. But, I mean, how do they know it's there?
Oh, okay, Jack.
Oh, boy.
They feel it, you jerk. What's the matter with you?
Oh, I guess that's obvious.
He says he could see a little bit. What they have the book. Also, he sees...
See any book.
Vision impaired.
Who even knows if it's in my book? It doesn't matter if it's my book. They tell him it's my book.
That's what I'm
saying. Be quiet. So profound. All right. Anyway, we'll be back right after these words. I got FME.
My tooth just fell out.
Mood tooth.
So what are we going to do? Like Albert Brooks, I know part 2 of Albert Brooks. By the way, catch the E! Show tonight. We're doing part 2 of Albert Brooks. It's real funny.
Forget Albert Brooks. Have an all Pamela week.
Well, what are we doing? Let's do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Pamela Anderson.
Do you want to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Why Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Joan Rivers is supposed to run Monday, but we can shift it if you want.
Joan Rivers.
Let me see. You got Joan Rivers or Pamela
Wait a
Anderson?
second. Get on the microphone. I can't hear you.
We're getting a lot of footage of Pamela and a lot of pictures, and we can make it right. So
all right. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Pamela Anderson.
What about?
And then rerun it on the Howard Power Hour on the weekend.
All right.
And then the following week,
run it again.
Yeah, so it's only Pamela from now on.
Did you get the part where I was dancing with her during the commercial?
Yeah, we taped that. It's really funny. We'll incorporate that in the show.
You'll see, Rob, know what she's talking about. I was dancing very...
Right.
You know what? I need another shot at dancing with her. I could do it that much better.
I said to Jackie out in the hall, I said, you were dancing like a man who was, I'm so grateful she's letting me touch
Now I feel like a jerk. I could have really impressed her with my dancing.
Right, but instead you were
I should have danced like this.
grateful.
Let me show you how I should have danced. Yeah, watch this. Give me that song again. See, she didn't want to dance with me again.
There is a way you touch a woman
What?
that inspires her.
Come in here, Robin.
I'm not going to be bothered with you because that didn't even look like another woman wants to dance with.
Come here. I just want to show you how I would have danced.
Do Ralph.
Hey, Jackie, come over here. I'm going to dance with you.
She's such a show.
Jackie's yelling around.
I just want to taste the lips.
So this is how I should have danced with him. Jackie, don't be uptight. Here, let me get my shirt off. I should have undressed, first of all. All right, here you go.
Jackie's got
This is for television. All right, ready? You be Pam. Don't be a jerk.
Oh, come on.
Loosen up there.
Yeah, see, now you're doing it right.
Studio for 5 seconds.
Oh, my.
Oh, God. I'm no homo.
Come on, Jackie, get into it.
Bend over the desk. What up?
I hit the thing.
Oh, no. Well, now we'll never get that off. Fred already. You got to go over there and fix that.
No, he won't. That hum is Jackie just hit the equipment when I was humping him.
I was trying to get away.
Where is that Pam Anderson? She's still here? Now I know how to dance.
You smell like her.
I know I smell like her.
Let me smell.
You better not go home.
Come over here and smell me.
Ralph is jealous. He wants to dance with you, too.
It's just...
She smells up the whole room.
The room, man.
Get her back.
I need one more dance with her.
Get her back.
How do I smell?
Oh, yeah, you smell good.
Do I smell hot?
Now dance with Ralph. See, you're grabbing him the right way.
Yeah, Ralph's a girl. Jackie, what happened, man? Why don't you let me do a little dance?
I got weird, man. I thought I was going to come over there and dance with you. I really couldn't do it.
I need another shot at it. Robin, come here. I want to show you how to dance.
Maybe she didn't
You
leave
were
yet.
doing a good job with Ralph.
Was I?
She's out there probably still. Get her in.
Yeah, but she don't want to dance with me. She don't want to dance with me.
Excuse me, let me just explain something to you.
Yeah.
When Ralph walked over there, you see how you slid your arm around his
but
waist?
he's my height.
And
I couldn't get to her. She needs to be up in a box.
In other words, I'm the perfect girl for you.
I couldn't get to her. I feel gawky around her because she's too short for me.
Were you stabbing her in the stomach?
Yeah.
Your hands go all the way down like that.
I think you need to have her back in Monday.
What height are you, Robin?
I'm the same height as you.
Come over here. I'll show you. Get over here. Stop being uptight. It's me. I'm not going to do it, Robin. What's the matter
I was
with you?
telling you, I was uninspired by that.
Just get over here.
Like she don't need the action.
Yeah. She hasn't gotten laid in like 5 years. Yeah. You haven't.
What's going on?
She just fell down. You haven't had a man in 5 years. You need this.
She's going to show you how to dance.
Dust off the cobwebs.
Yeah, she can't even walk over here.
She can't even walk.
All right, here, come here. Just put on that music. Watch.
Wait, I can't hear the music.
You don't need it. Look at Robin. She gets all weird. Here, come
Really?
here.
What is
Watch.
Now, see, that's what you should have done with her. See, that's...
Come on, I got closer than that.
What did you do? You pushed her.
Dance with him.
Was that too...
That was too...
Get her in here. Is she still here?
Yeah.
Go get her, Robin.
Yeah,
Get her in here. I'll throw her right through a window.
Robin. You can talk her in.
She's gone?
Oh, you missed her.
She
Jumped out the window.
She jumped out the window. She heard I wanted to dance with her again. She flew out the window.
Oh, man. I wonder what the scene was like outside. There must have been like 90 people waiting for us.
Yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah. I'm following her over the Jon Stewart show today.
You're going to be stalking her.
Yeah.
No wonder people follow her home from work.
Yeah, if I was out in California, I'd be following her home, too.
I know.
I'm going to fly out there just to follow her home.
Let's fly out there, watch her do Baywatch, and then follow her home.
Join the crowd.
Yeah.
Find that hotel. That'd be my daily thing to do.
But see how you could have taken that opportunity and you just didn't do it.
Oh, why don't you coach me before?
Don't pull up suggestions now.
Yeah, now you're a help.
Who knew you wouldn't know what to do?
Oh, I choked.
You froze.
Dancing her with like I was a 13-year-old at a prom.
A girl like that, you
But you know what I understand? You didn't choke when you came to kissing her the first time. You were fine.
I tried. I had that planned out. I didn't realize I'd be dancing with her.
Yeah, it was the dancing that he would get.
I was massaging.
Her leg is so muscular and tight that it was like rubbing a guy's leg.
You tried to talk the whole time so you could do it longer and work your way up.
And she moved her leg away.
That's a massage.
I think she was getting aroused. That's her
right.
Wanted you to stop before she attacked you. There you go.
I think if she called me up and said, look, I really need it bad, so just come over and give it to me. You know, I won't tell your wife or anything. I'd take a spin with her.
Now, what's that like when she says, I would date you?
That's very bad.
You must
That's very bad. On the one level, I know it's ridiculous because she only loves the guy that I become. In other words, she wouldn't have dated me when I was Howard Stern in college. But,
who
get over there. Who cares?
You could get over that like that.
Yeah, I've become a different guy.
No problem.
But she would leave the Howard you are today
Yes.
because of what you're like when you're off the air.
No, she would be great for
I'll
you.
be quiet.
You be quiet. She'd be great.
You know what I was thinking about? I might have to beat my wife tonight.
Beat her until she looks like Pamela Anderson.
That'd take a lot of beating.
She looks like Pam's mother.
Maybe you
knock out a couple of teeth.
Knock out a few teeth.
And give her a bulbous nose.
I don't know if she's for real when she says she would date me.
She seems to be.
You know what? She would say, all right, he could amuse me for a while.
Yeah, he's a good monkey.
Yeah.
Well, you look. Well, she's going out with Brett Michaels now. She went out with Scott Bay.
I mean, Brett Michaels isn't even that good looking now.
And I think he's.
Isn't he kind of heavy? He's going bald.
No, he's not heavy.
He's going bald. I know that.
He's going bald because he's always got that thing on his forehead.
He's got that big bandana.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a guy who treats her like she's nothing special.
Yeah, like a slut.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Because come here, you pig. I'm going to do you now.
Right. Yeah.
Here, take my Johnson with you when you go.
Right, yeah. He knows how to treat. He knows how to treat women.
But she won't last. She's not going to marry him.
Yeah, but he cares. Me, I'd be married in a week.
Yeah. Who wants to date a girl who has that picture in her photo album?
I do.
Yeah. I don't care what she's got in her photo album.
Yeah, she could have pictures of sheep. I don't care.
A football team.
That's a girl, boy. That's a nasty, dirty girl who is built for. There's nothing she's built more for it. You could sit there with that stupid acting and everything else. She's built there for a good contact. Acting.
I tape Baywatch and just fast forward it to her scenes.
You sound like a real dickhead. You better calm down.
You sound like a stalker.
Yeah, you do, man. You're sounding dangerous. Like the police are going to have to come over and question you.
She took a picture with me. I think fast forward to the part.
What was that?
I tape Baywatch and fast forward to the part just to watch it. And then I'm going to stalk her.
I'd like to chop her up and eat her up.
Yeah. Put her in a stew.
Yeah, I'd like to chop her head off and keep her in my refrigerator.
I'm going to kidnap her.
Now that she took a picture with me, I know she really loves me.
She's my wife.
I think she was saying, come to my house and visit me every night. I'll go.
I'll chain her down and feed her twice a day.
Pamela Sorilla.
Oh.
Pammy Poo.
Yeah, she's a little. Did you like her shoes? And she took her shoe off. She had little toe rings.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
They got it on. Oh, that was so cute.
Her feet were cool.
Perfect. Her feet were perfect.
Yeah. I'd eat those feet.
Sure she couldn't run away. Hours.
I'd eat those feet.
I'd eat those feet. She's such a girl.
There's not a part on her that you wouldn't lick.
I could think of one part, maybe.
Not me.
What?
What part?
What part?
The part that Baba Booey licks that I don't.
Oh, come on, you would.
Yeah, if she wanted it, I'd do that. But she'd have to ask. That's nothing I'd
You're not going to
volunteer.
volunteer for that, huh?
Why are you looking at me crazy?
I'd ask her.
Jackie, all girls.
She showered up first and
really cleaned herself out.
Oh, be quiet, Ralph.
Showered up.
Not even a prerequisite.
She showered. Like, what are you?
Jackie doesn't even care.
So Ralph is saying, hey, I would do it without her showering.
I'd do it after she jogged.
Jogged in a sewer plant.
Would you do it after she jogged and ate like 500 quarts of beans?
Right all day. You can't come up with a scenario. I just think it's so funny that you were worried that she'd be uptight that you had a tiny bit of fuzz on your face and she pulled out a picture of a penis out of her wallet.
No. What do you know?
Postcard from home. Something for the kids.
Man, I'm horny. Ralph, come here. Bend over this desk.
He put his arms around you. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, he's really horny. He's also.
He's so horny for her, he'd do you.
Yeah.
No, I still think he'd rather do you than her.
You know what? That's a good question. That's a question that hasn't been answered yet.
I can answer it.
Yeah. You've never had gay?
No.
Be honest, man.
No.
Even as a little kid?
No.
Nothing.
No.
You never touched another guy in that area?
Touched.
I don't believe you, Ralph.
That doesn't count.
Jackie looks at you like you don't even believe it.
No way.
Jackie's looking.
I vacillate. Sometimes I think so, sometimes I think not.
Really?
I think he's had gay, so he's just embarrassed.
What's gay said? No.
Just how far
you know it's better than to let that cat out of the bag on this show.
You've never massaged another guy and then
massage?
No, seriously, and fiddled around with him?
Oh, well, what's fiddling? No, I'm just kidding. No, I haven't.
That tooth is so ugly. Can you fix that, man?
I'm gonna
get it. Yeah, right.
I turned him on to Dr. Kaufman, my dentist, and he went over there and everything. Dr. Kaufman said, your tooth looks ridiculous. Ralph has a big blackened out tooth like Snaggletooth.
He looks like Kukla.
You're Kukla from the Kukla Fran and Ollie.
that it's white. It's whiter than the rest of them. Man.
Yeah, but your gum is all browned out. And I went to see Dr. Kaufman, and I said, what can you do for that guy Ralph? He goes, well,
if he'd come back.
Yeah, he's got to come in, and I'll fix it.
Yeah.
It's just getting in there. Once I get there, I'd be okay. I just can't call up and make an appointment because it's something it scares me.
Farfel. You got Farfel working here.
You're awkward.
Can we just remember to keep calling him Farfel? That's just so funny.
I think maybe his powers will go away or something.
Yeah, there's something weird going on because he won't fix it.
He thinks he's got a magic you know, the whole...
But here's a guy who's so into hot chicks
and
appearance. I mean, if I have... Today, he was in there shaving me because my beard was an inch off.
Yeah.
And he goes, I said, how could you be so into appearance? And this is a guy who grooms himself. He watches every hair that it falls in place for himself. He said, how can you have a big snaggle tooth?
It doesn't make sense. It really don't.
If pain wasn't involved...
There's no pain with Dr. Cuff.
I don't know, man. It's
Where's
just like
the pain if it's a fake tooth?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Underneath, it's like it's broken.
Yeah. They give you stuff, Ralph. You don't
they give you a needle.
No, they don't. Let me tell you what he did to me the other day. He had to drill like a little for a cavity or something.
Yeah.
First, he does the thing where it's not a needle. It's like a little tap on the gums that completely
numbs you before
the needle. When he puts the needles in, I didn't even know he did it.
Yeah. I've just had some bad experiences, you know.
Yeah, but dude, this is...
We have a bad experience every day.
I'm looking at you.
You had a bad experience when the dentist...
You take some pride in yourself.
I do.
Here's a guy who went and got his nipple pierced. He wasn't afraid of the pain.
Right. That makes no sense.
What is the sense of that?
What is wrong with you?
That doesn't make much sense, does it?
Get out of here. You're making me ill. All right, I got to take a break and we got to do the news, and we should get out of here.
But I must say that he's been grinning so much since Pam was... You just see nothing but the...
All you see is the big gums and tooth.
Yeah.
Big tooth.
I'll go next week.
Tooth.
Your tooth. Next week.
Next week.
Next week I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I vow to go next week.
It's like a shield.
I'm going to call.
Yeah, well, try and clean yourself up. I got an appointment to go over and see my movie people, the producers, because I'm trying to get them hired over there to do some hair and, you know, be like a consultant on my because don't forget, he was there during all the hairstyles.
Right.
But if they take a look at that snaggle tooth, they might throw you out at the window. Big dope. Get out of here. Clean yourself up. Try and make a career for yourself.
I'm trying.
No, seriously, I said to him, you know, whoever thought some dope hanging around and fixing my hair, I got him.
You're Kato Kalin.
Yeah, my Kato Kalin over there. You're my Kato Kalin.
I'm going to be hosting Talk Soup next week.
Yeah, keep dreaming. Get out of here.
Yeah, Howard hasn't killed anybody yet. You're not hosting.
And the person I kill will be you anyway. So. You ain't hosting anyway. All right, get out of here. Farfel. You know what? He really expected Pam Anderson to see him and say something. You know you did. And he fixed himself all up and dolled himself up for today.
What did I expect her to do?
You expected her to see you and go out with you.
You think he was expecting her to go, oh,
who's that?
Hey, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, I had a dream last night like that.
I know you did. Because I knew he was he was like, oh, wow, he's cool. Hey, you want to get together?
He does have this opinion of himself. It's a lot higher than most.
No, you have that opinion. I don't have... When have I...
I have a high opinion of you?
Yeah, and that's why you attack me, to beat me down.
Because you always saying you go out with strippers and models and stuff, but no one ever sees it.
No. I like going out with strippers. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, but I don't think you get them. I just talk about them.
I've gotten a couple.
So you say. No one's ever seen you with one.
What do you want me to do? Trot them in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you hold on to him for more than a day?
No, because I get bored.
What?
You ever seen Ralph on a date?
Just Patty was his girlfriend for a while. She was kind of cute.
Oh, she was.
Real cute.
She was hot.
She was hot.
He did tell me he had a date a couple of weeks ago. How'd that work out?
That worked out good.
You had a date you didn't tell me and told Robin?
Was it a nice guy?
I went to...
What's his name?
Dan.
All right, get out of here. I didn't even want to know about your date. Who cares? Date.
Yeah, he never came back and told me how it went.
Yeah, because he's not with her. She smelled his tooth.
She saw that and left.
Get out, Mr. Lucky Tooth.
We went to the theater.
Oh, that date. Oh, yeah.
And then, I went to dinner with somebody else. That was good.
You took her to the theater and then you went to dinner with someone else?
No, that was like a few days later.
Yeah, this girl invited me to the theater. I've never been to the theater in my life. He's like a rube.
He's not like a rube.
He's been here all of his life.
Yes,
I'm not a rube. I just wasn't interested in going to the theater.
And I want to go see Phantom of the Opera because I hear there's not like a lot of boring talk. It's like lots of costumes.
No,
real sophisticated.
I didn't. No, she picked what we were going to go see. She's got tickets.
I've known her a long time, but since she got the tickets, I'll go with her.
Yeah, he's going to do her a favor.
But I'm not going to do her a favor and have some.
No, I did.
Did you have some? Who cares?
You don't care. You think I'm gay anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right, go on, get out. I don't want to talk to you. I want to do the news. All right, we'll take a break. I'll throw him out.
Okay, because you can't get him out of that chair now that he's getting some airtime.
Yeah.
Like he's on a rubber band. Huh?
Yeah, he's a whore for airtime. All right, we'll be back right after these words without Ralph.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's show, we talked about the fact that Steve Langford wouldn't come into the studio in the morning and whether this was going to affect his reputation and his credibility and whether it made him a hypocrite or not. Here's how it went.
I want to start with what happened with George. And I guess Richard wanted him to officiate. Is that the right word? Officiate the
Yeah, that would be about right.
And I guess he told Will this, and Will had told Howard, but it was news to George. Right. And George is such a sweet guy. Just he would do anything for anybody here. He is one of the family. But Howard wasn't too pleased about that coming up, although Richard and George do have a personal relationship. But that bled over to what happened with Steve Langford, where I guess his daughter interviewed George for some kind of project. And Howard drew the line. He's like, I don't want people bothering the guests. And where was he going with that, one, Gary? And two, why didn't Steve Langford come in and defend himself?
Well, the first part, Howard has always said, I don't want people bothering the guests, and it doesn't matter how high or low you are on the food chain. You know, I remember the first, like, how would you say, I don't want people taking pictures with the guests. I want guests to be able to come up here and not be asked for autograph, not be asked for pictures. And then there was a weird thing going on where Jackie would have the day's guest autograph one of Jackie's jokes, and we put a stop to that. And then it was, you know, everything from, Grillo calling Sherry Lansing looking to get acting work to, you know, John talking to stockbrokers, and Howard's just like, leave my people alone. So, I mean, that's sort of the rule. Don't bother people who are on the show and ask them for favors.
But sometimes I guess you cultivate personal relationships with the people who are on the show. And Howard could look at it and say, everybody you basically talk to, you specifically, Gary, is as a result of him.
You know, like everything on the show, because people call and complain all the time, there's hard and fast rules, except there's different rules for everybody on the show. So I'm sure there's more latitude for Robin being friendly with a guest outside the show than there would be for, say, Jason. But you know, as a general rule, Howard doesn't like the guests being bothered. Howard feels everything's a bother. So he feels like when you ask somebody something that it's a bother to them. And listen, it's his show. It's totally his prerogative. And maybe it is a bother. Like, maybe George is too nice a guy to say, I really don't want to do that.
Do you think Steve made a mistake not coming in today?
Huge, huge tactical error on Steve's part.
Why is that?
Because he paints everybody into a corner and explains to you why they have to answer his questions. Steve should have come in and just sort of said, hey, I agree with you, I made a mistake, or I disagree with you, and here's my argument. But how is what Howard was saying about Steve Langford any different than the argument between Steve Brandano, Steve the intern for the purposes of this, so everyone remembers. Remember Steve Brandano went to an event and his girlfriend at the time was there and he said he didn't want her interviewed.
That's right.
And Langford goes, it's part of the story. What's the difference?
And, well, another thing about that, Howard wasn't looking to talk to Steve's daughter or family there. He wanted to talk to Steve. And I guess when family comes up, all of a sudden you want to sort of change things.
What happens is when you have a big sensitivity to it, it's at that moment you have to decide whether you're going to go in or not, and then you sort of dig in and hold your ground. And, you know, Steve's got to come in sooner or later.
How did he react when you went back to get him?
I called Steve. Jason called Brad. And he said, yeah, Steve's here. So I said on the microphone, Steve will be here any minute. And then all of a sudden I noticed it's a 30-second walk over here. So a minute and a half went by and I said something's wrong. So I got up out of my chair and I walked over there and I said to Brad, what's going on? He goes, he's not coming in. And I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it because it's just not Langford. So I walked over and Langford put up his hand and he said, listen, his daughters are off limits. My daughter's off limits. And I was like, but Steve, and he's just like, he didn't want to hear it. So I just came back and reported it because I figured I'll let Howard handle it tomorrow.
Well, like you said, eventually he's coming in anyway. So now, I mean, does it make him a hypocrite?
Yeah, I think it does. I really do. I like the guy. I can like a guy. And I think his news stories are amazing. But yeah, it's a hypocritical of him not to show up today on this count.
Rich in Pennsylvania, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hi, guys. Say, I want to talk about Langford. Gary, I think you're right. He's lost all credibility. Now when he comes in, what he did to Jenks, painting him into the corner, all Jenks has to do, all any of you all have to do from now on is say, let's talk about your daughter interviewing George. And he's got no credibility, none whatsoever anymore. He just wussed out like a big puss.
I want to know how old he is. I want to see his birth certificate.
I don't care how old he is. He acted like a 4-year-old. Oh, you can't talk about that. He talks about everybody else's problems. Even after they tell him not to, he'll go right in after it. So
I think it's gonna end up being one of those things where he even now, if he's listening to this, he probably thinks to himself, you know what, I should have just gone in and dealt with it because it's just gotten bigger than it has to be.
Well, you know, guys, when he starts, it's going to happen. He's going to bust somebody's balls on something, and it's going to come before Howard, him, and whoever. And I can just hear it. I can hear it's almost like you can write the dialogue. He's going to be busting on you. Hey, let's talk about George, your daughter, in the interview. I can hear it coming.
I don't think Howard's going to press him too much about it tomorrow, but you're right that other people probably will.
Well, it's a guy who seems Teflon that's now exposed a sensitivity, and when people want to fight, that's what you go for.
And maybe he was hoping that, okay, I'll sit back, Howard will blast me on the air right now, a day passes, it blows over, it's not as big of a deal, Howard's ready to move on to the next thing, so the damage is a lot less.
Or he'll get rid of his daughter.
Well, that's not going to happen, but I do think, I forgot which one of you guys said it, though, a lot of people are going to definitely keep this bullet and wait, and they're going to use it when they get the chance. Thanks for calling in there, Rich. Eddie in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show. Hey, Eddie.
Yes, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Hello, yes. I just want to voice some support for Steve Langford. I think Howard should have called him aside after the show and found out the whole deal with family. I agree with Steve. If Howard's kids are off limits, so is Langford's daughter till he knows exactly the circumstances.
But we know what the deal is. There's nothing special in there, and we weren't going to talk about. Howard wasn't going to ask him anything about his kid except to say to